Welcome back. All right, we got 13 games on Monday, and since it's an early day, I'm recording this on Sunday night. And I'm wearing Buffalo because why not? Come on, it's Christmas. Christmas break starts on the 24th, so there's going to be, during these broadcasts, I'm calling it right now, and do not make a drinking game out of it because I don't want to be responsible, but there's going to be a lot of talk during these games when a team's not necessarily playing very well, where a color announcer's going to say, maybe they're distracted because Christmas is almost here. Maybe they're not playing as hard as they normally do because Christmas. And we hear that before the All-Star break. Now we're going to hear that before Four Nations too. And then at the end of the season, you hear that just before the playoffs too. So anyways, starting things off at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. The New York Rangers and the New Jersey Devils, two teams that are headed in opposite directions. The Rangers 16-16-1 on the season. They're 3-7 in their last 10. The New Jersey Devils 22-11-3. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. On the Rangers side, Chris Kreider really needs to get things going. 10 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. Hedl as well, 10 games, also 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. The Rangers need more from everybody. On the New Jersey side, Bratt has been excellent. 9 games, 3 goals, 9 assists, 12 points. So I wanted to highlight him. Paul Cotter, after a hot training camp, preseason, and start to the season, he's really cooled off. Just the 1 assist in 9 games. Be nice to see him get one. Then at 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, we have the Winnipeg Jets and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, I will review these 2 games on their own, and then the other 11 games will be the review on Monday night. So the Winnipeg Jets are 24-10-1 overall. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. The Toronto Maple Leafs 21-11-2 overall. They're 6-4 in their last 10. On the Winnipeg side, Gabe Vilardi, 11 games this month, 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points. I meant to point that out. These are totals for this month, not overall. And then Niederreiter, 11 games, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Feels like he might be due for a goal. On the Toronto side, Marner, 11 games, just the 1 goal, but 13 assists for 14 points. Morgan Rielly, 11 games, just 4 assists so far this month. Then we jump ahead 5 hours. We got 5 games starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 1.5 an hour later, 2.5 an hour after that, and then 2 an hour later. So there will be 10 games on at the same time for a while. As I always say, I will do my best to keep up. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Washington and Boston. Washington 23-8-2 overall. They're 7-2-1 in their last 10. Boston 18-13-4, 7-2-1 in their last 10. On the Washington side, Dylan Strome, 9 games, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points for him this month. And John Carlson has 4 assists in 9 games this month. On the Boston side, Morgan Geekie, 10 games, 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points. The puck started going in the net for him. Elias Lindholm wants totals like that. 10 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points so far this month. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between St. Louis and Detroit. St. Louis 15-16-4 overall. They're 4-4-2 in their last 10. On the Detroit side, 13-16-4. They're 3-5-2 in their last 10, and coming off a couple of ugly losses to Montreal. On the St. Louis side, Shen, 10 games, 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points. Suter, as he continues to get closer to 1,500 games played in his career, he has 10 games this month, just the 2 assists. On the Detroit side, DeBrincat. You always want more from DeBrincat, don't you? 10 games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. Tarasenko really has slowed down scoring-wise. 10 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points for Vlad. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Tampa Bay and Florida. This is the second half of back-to-backs between these teams. Tampa Bay 18-11-2 on the season. They're 7-3 in their last 10. Florida 22-11-2 overall. They're 7-2-1 in their last 10. On the Tampa Bay side, I've also got Geekie on the board. This is Connor Geekie. 8 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for the rookie. Victor Hedman, just the 6 games played, but he already has 4 assists this month. On the Florida side, I'm highlighting 2 defensemen. Mikkola, 10 games, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. He's had a couple of goals recently. Gustav Forsling, just the 2 goals in 10 games, but his plus-minus is still excellent. And Florida fans will talk a lot about how good Forsling is. They're not wrong. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, we have the Battle of Pennsylvania. So both of these teams are 500. Philadelphia 15-15-4. They're 4-5-1 in their last 10. Pittsburgh's 15-15-5. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. So they're going in different directions a little bit here. On the Philadelphia side, Frost's been good lately. 9 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points this month. Bobby Brink, 9 games, just the 2 assists. On the Pittsburgh side, Michael Bunting, 9 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. He's been very prominent recently. Beauvillier, after a hot start, he's cooled off as well, just the 1 goal in 9 games this month. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Montreal and Columbus. So this is another team Montreal can and probably should beat, because Columbus at home, they have their struggles. Montreal 14, 16, and 3 overall. They're 6 and 4 in their last 10. As previously mentioned, they've just swept a back-to-back against Detroit. The Columbus Blue Jackets 13, 15, and 6 overall. They're 2, 5, and 3 in their last 10 games. On the Montreal side, Laine's played 9 games. He's got 8 power play goals, 1 assist for 9 points in that time. Gallagher, 10 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Gallagher, honestly, I think's played well lately. Just he doesn't put up points like he used to. On the Columbus side, Olivier, 11 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. He's cooled off a bit from where he was, but still career highs in goals. And he's going to get there in points, too. Dante Fabro's cooled off after a hot start with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Just 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points in 10 games this month. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between the Buffalo Sabres, these guys right here, and the New York Islanders. Buffalo, of course, 11, 19, and 4 overall. They're 0, 8, and 2 in their last 10. They haven't won in 13. Maybe I'll start wearing Buffalo jerseys until they win one. How does that sound? The Islanders 13, 14, and 7 overall. They're 5, 4, and 1 in their last 10. On the Buffalo side, Benson, 10 games, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. They need more from him. They need more from Tuck. This month, 10 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Just not getting it done there. On the Islanders side, surprisingly, Nelson doesn't have a goal this month. He has 3 assists in 9 games. And Barzal's just played the 3 games since returning from injury. He has the single goal to show for it. They could use a little more production from both of them. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start between Carolina and Nashville. So for the Canes, they're now 21, 11, and 1 overall. They're 5 and 5 in their last 10. Nashville 10, 17, and 7 overall. They're 3, 5, and 2 in their last 10. One thing to keep an eye on, Nashville does very well against teams that have good records. It's one of those bewildering things. They do very well against teams that are at or near the top of the league. On the Carolina side, Jarvis, 9 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points so far this month. Brent Burns, the offense not where it was, say, 10 years ago, but whose is? A goal, 2 assists, 3 points in 9 games for Burns. On the Nashville side, Stamkos, 9 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for the veteran. Nyquist, still looking for his first goal this month. He's got 3 assists in 8 games played. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start between Chicago and Minnesota. Both of these teams are 4 and 6 in their last 10. Chicago's 12, 20, and 2, and they've been good lately, and they don't have any pressure on them. So for the 20, 10, and 4 Minnesota Wild, they cannot take them lightly. On the Chicago side, Mikheyev's been red hot lately. 11 games, 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points. Donato, the goal scoring's dropped off for him. 11 games, 1 goal, 4 assists for 5 points. On the Minnesota side, Boldy, 10 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. They need more from him. And Hartman, what's going on with Hartman? No points in 10 games for Hartman. Not expecting like a point per game, but no points in 10 games. This is a Minnesota team that's been struggling. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start between San Jose and Vancouver, and you can see this on Amazon Prime. How many people are actually watching the games on Amazon Prime? I don't know what the number is, but I don't think it's that high. And since both San Jose and Vancouver are struggling, I don't know how many people are going to watch this either. San Jose 11, 19, and 6 overall. They're 3, 6, and 1 in their last 10. Vancouver 16, 10, and 7 overall. They're 3, 3, and 4 in their last 10. So they're going the route that some other teams have had, which is don't lose in regulation, lose in extra time. You do get points, and it does help to keep you above the playoff line. On the San Jose side, Zetterlund, 9 games this month, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. He's dangerous. Will Smith, since coming back from injury, his offense has regressed again. No points in 6 games, and he's a -4. On the Vancouver side, Brock Besser, 11 games, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points this month. Garland, no goals this month, just 5 assists in 11 games. He's due for a goal. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start as well between Dallas and Utah. So Dallas is 19 and 13 on the season. They're 5 and 5 in their last 10. Wildly inconsistent. Utah 16, 11, and 6 overall. They're 7, 1, and 2 in their last 10. They've been pretty strong recently. Rope Hintz, 10 games this month, 5 goals, just the 1 assist for 6 points. And Maverick Bourque, not producing the way that he was expected to this season, just 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points in 10 games. But as I always say, not all rookies progress at the same rate, so you don't want to read too much into a slow season offensively as a rookie. On the Utah side, Stenlund's been quite good lately. 9 games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points for Kevin Stenlund. Lawson Krause still looking for that first goal this month. He has 2 assists in 9 games. It's been a slow month for Krause. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. There's just one game starting then, and it's Anaheim and Vegas. Anaheim 13, 15, and 4 overall. They're 4, 5, and 1 in their last 10. Vegas is 22, 8, and 3 overall. They're 8 and 2 in their last 10. I don't think they're going to overlook Anaheim either. McTavish was prominent tonight against Utah, and he did get the shootout winner. So 10 games, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points for McTavish this month. He might be one to keep an eye on. Jacob Trouba, 1 assist in 7 games. He is a -1 since arriving in Anaheim. But honestly, considering Anaheim's record and everything, it's not that bad. And he's still getting used to playing in Anaheim, so keep an eye on Trouba. On the Vegas side, Barbashev, 6 games played this month, 3 goals, 0 assists, so just the 3 points. And Pietrangelo only has 1 goal in 8 games, but he's a +9. So Pietrangelo's playing well, or he's just on the ice when they get a lot of goals and not on the ice when they get scored on. So Pietrangelo's one to keep an eye on there. So there you go. Let me know your winners in the comment section below, as always. I know I didn't put on like the season series and how many games they've played against each other and everything like I normally do, but it's the last one before Christmas. So I wanted to put this together kind of quickly, and I wanted to include the numbers for the month of December because I think that's kind of fun. I also use that for people who are doing the fantasy side of things and point out, hey, these guys might be due for a bit of a breakout. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.